niggas rock Jesus pieces, but they really don't know Jesus. Just know that he's the seed, and please believe it. We got the keys to the kingdom. We'll never be defeated. Evil legions, all of these heathens and demons. I know you see them scheming, please believe it. We got the keys to the kingdom. We got the keys for the niggas rock Jesus pieces, but they really don't know Jesus. Just know that he's the seed, and please believe it. We got the keys to the kingdom. We'll never be defeated. Evil legions, all of these heathens and demons. I know you see them scheming, please believe it. We got the keys to the kingdom. We got the keys to the keys to the.
Alright? I can't shake your hand right now because I'm trying your spirit, because you got liquor, you got cigarettes. You ain't supposed to do that, brother. And you supposed to be setting an example for these men. You understand? You supposed to be setting an example for them. But then they looking at you, and guess what? They gonna learn your bad behavior. Lord's will, they don't. They understand that ain't right. That ain't edible. So you need to stop smoking. Read. That it? That was it. Alright, so he said, what's your name, brother? I didn't get your name. Jose? What's going on, Jose? My name is Ephraim. So we're gonna show you. Hey, let me ask you a question. Start to the side of me, please. What do you see yourself here on this sign? What's your nationality? Hispanic? Where you from? Dominican? So you come from the tribe of Simeon. That's your God-given nationality. All right. So you are Israelite according to the Bible. All right. So I'm gonna show you the color of Christ. Give me just start at Revelation 1. Where you at? Yeah, start at 14.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants.
So Hosea, we showing you what? We're reading Revelation chapter 1. Pay attention. We're showing you Revelation 1 verse 1. It says the revelation. What is the root word? The root word of revelation. The root word. Think of the base word of it. What you say, Ezekiel? The revealing. Yeah, William, right? William, correct. Do you agree? Which one of these you say is Jesus Christ?
Bring it out.
I'm not sure to you. Turn us always for the brother. Which one do you say? Do you say this one or that one? You say that this right here is Jesus? Which one? This? That's a woman. So, brother, you put the liquor down, brother. Look, that's what I'm saying. You make me something. Brother, listen. You too old for this, bro. You see these two right here? All right. So, let's read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
So it says his head and his hairs were white like wool. Who has woolly texture hair today?
Bring it out.
Black people. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm so-called Hispanic. Hispanic people do too. You understand? Don't think that because y'all don't fit this. All right? Y'all do too. Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So it says it was as white as snow, right? See, like the brother got his white woolly hair? That's how Christ's hair looked. Now, that's already one strike for this, because what color hair do he got? I'm asking Jose, because he said that this is Jesus. Brown, right? So does that line up with what the scripture say? You said yes? Read it again for the brother. Let's take our time with him.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Christ's head and his hairs were white like wool. Take a look at those two pictures and you tell me which one has white woolly hair.
Bring it up.
The one on the far left, correct? All right, read.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So it says his eyes was as a flame of fire because why? What was Christ's first miracle? When did he turn what? He turned water into wine. The scribes, the Sadducees and Pharisees, they tried to call Christ a wine blipper because he drank wine in moderation. Anybody that drink wine or alcohol, what happens to your eyes? They get red. All right, read.
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
So now Hosea is going into his feet. Now, is your feet the same color as the rest of your body? Yeah, right? So read it again.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
So you take fine brass. What color is brass, William? It's dark, right? Do you agree, Ezekiel? is dark. Now you take that dark brass color and you put it in a furnace. What color is that going to come out? It's going to come out very, very dark. So what does that show you? That Jesus Christ is a black man.
That's right.
If he walked the earth today, he would be called an African American.
What?
These are things that y'all don't learn, and people go to church for 20, 30 years and never learn this. Why? Why don't they teach this in the church? Because they don't want us to see better they don't want us to see God in one another. They want us, the division, the hatred. They want the superior so-called white man to be the one set on high, but then when I see my brother, I treat him like a nigga. That's not how it's supposed to be. Exactly. All right, so that's the color of Christ. Now, with understanding that, you got any questions, Ezekiel? So I'm curious, because you're young. How did you hear about, like, being an Israelite?
I was on YouTube.
Hold on, brother. Let's keep it order. You been saying something. I got you. I ain't going to forget you. Go ahead.
I was on YouTube and I was watching Mark the Message.
You was on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was talking about like how Israelites, like black people.
Correct. Black and Hispanic, because he's Dominican, so-called, but his God-given nationality, you come from the tribe of Simeon. I myself, I'm from the tribe of Ephraim. I'm a so-called Puerto Rican. I don't hold to that name because why? Puerto Rican, Dominican, those are names given to our forefathers and foremothers by conquistadors. Ponce de Leon, 1492, Christopher Columbus. When we came over here on cargo slave ships, guess what? They renamed us and gave us those names. All right. I want to show you another thing because you're Hispanic, so-called. Give me second Esdras. How does the Bible define how our foremothers and forefathers got over here?
Bring it out.
Hispanics. Where? Huh? How did so-called Hispanics get over to this side of the world?
Bring it out.
Do you know?
You don't know what happened, man.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, bro, listen, this ain't put you on Front Street. We just dialoguing. The microphone is for everybody's edification, but listen, we're dialoguing, all right? I'm your brother. We family. I'm just asking you questions in case you don't know, all right? So let's go to second Esdras. This is your history. This is our history, right? Read that. Second Esdras.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 13, verse 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king.
So it says those are the 10 tribes. When you take a look at this sign right here, from below Levi on down, those are the 10 tribes at this time, including Dan, but they're no longer a tribe anymore. They got absorbed into Benjamin. All right, those were the 10 tribes that did what? Read.
In the time of Hosea the king, whom Salmanassar the king of Assyria led away captive, and he carried them over the waters, and so that came they into another land. But they took this counsel among themselves, that they would leave the multitude of the heathen, and go forth into a further country, where never mankind dwelt.
So, we always hear that who found, quote unquote, they say who found this America? Some guy named Christopher Columbus, right? But it says that they took a counsel among themselves, that they would go forth into a place where never mankind dwelt. That's this side of the world. North, Central, and South America. This inheritance of land was given to Hispanics. You understand? Read.
Verse 42. That they might there keep their statutes.
So when we got over here, the plan was to what? Keep the commandments because he wasn't doing it under the hand of the Assyrian. Read.
Verse 43. And they entered into Euphrates by the narrow passages of the river. For the Most High then shewed signs for them.
Because why? One of the tribes, Issachar, they was good for what? Reading the stars to be able to navigate. So we traveled through the Euphrates around the, how would I say it, the eastern, down to the southern part of Africa, on over, across to this side of the world. Read.
That's right.
For the Most High showed then signs for them, and held still the flood till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half. And the same region is called Arsareth.
Same region is called Arsareth. When you look up Arsareth, that means America. You understand? This is all this North, Central, South America is where our forefathers came to. You understand? So Never believe the BS that they say Christopher Columbus for. No, they came, they enslaved, they stole all our riches. It made us slaves. You had a question? Because I got to get ready to come up. Which is the last question? Osirius. If you look it up in the Jewish Encyclopedia, it means America. All right? So that's the biblical definition of Osirius, America. All right?
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.